Welcome back, everyone, to the second part of our evening. This is our first reader of this evening is not going to read for us, but they sent some poems to be read. This person has written some poems they would like to be read, but would prefer not to read them themselves in front of a crowd. So I have volunteered to read these poems for them. And it's interesting. I'm used to reading other poets' poems all the time, but they're not usually sitting in the audience. So you never know what could happen. Anyway, the first poem is called Joy.
By who? Are you going to say the name?
They prefer to remain anonymous.
Oh, okay.
The first poem is called Joy. I arrive uninvited. I leap through the body like flame, bright, harmless, devouring. I break rules. I skip steps. I make your hands forget gravity. You try to hold me, but I am slippery as light, as laughter in a funeral home. I remind you that being alive is sometimes enough. For a moment, it makes you infinite. The next poem is called Anticipation. I am the pause before breath. I stretch time thin, a string pulled to trembling. Your pulse answers me. Your thoughts gallop ahead. I am sweet and cruel in equal measure, promise with no guarantee. I live in unopened letters, in the click before the message loads, in the doorway before they arrive. When I break, I leave either wonder or ruin. The next poem is called Curiosity. I dig and dig and dig. Walls are invitations. Locked doors hum with hunger. I unspool you, one question after another, until you are threadbare. I do not rest. I do not finish. I do not care what you call enough. Even in ashes, I ask, what burns here? The next poem is called Love. I make you porous. I seep through the cracks you forgot you had. I dress wounds with silk and sometimes with salt. You wear me like armor until you realize I am skin. You will bleed through me. You will be seen, and still you will choose me again. Thank you, but there are a couple more. But it was especially a good one, I agree. So the next one is called Fear. You speak first. No, sorry, again. Fear. I speak first. You listen later. I am older than thought, a voice beneath the bone. I sharpen your eyes. I tighten your heart. I do not care if the threat is real. I will prepare you for ghosts. I would rather you run from the wind than stand for the blade. I am survival, but I am greedy. Left unchecked, I devour you whole. And the last poem is called Despair. I am the last light going out. I am stillness mistaken for peace. You no longer reach. You no longer ask. I curl you inward, a spiral without a floor. Hope becomes absurd. Time becomes stone. I tell you, there is no point, and I say it again and again. But if you listen deeper, beneath even me, you'll find nothing. Not silence, but the memory of something that no longer remembers you. Now,